everyone, today I'm going to be doing a video on how to straighten curly hair in hot, humid summer weather. I got so many questions asking this when I did my Q&A video. If you haven't seen that, I will link it down below. But a lot of people were wondering, especially with curly hair, how do you straighten your hair when it is so hot and humid? Or just how do you keep curly hair from getting too frizzy and stuff? And I will do that in a different video. I will have a curly hair routine up probably next week where I'll talk about my summer products and stuff for keeping the frizz at bay when my hair is curly. But this is for when I straighten my hair. I typically don't straighten it in the summer. I feel like it's kind of pointless, but I figured I would still do this video for you guys, for people who do really like to wear their hair straight. If you're someone who wears your hair straight constantly though, and you have naturally curly hair, I would really recommend giving it a break. Once you get your hair healthier and get it past that damaged stage, you will really like the way your hair looks. And I've had girls tell me that I've inspired them to keep their hair curly and stuff, and now they really love their hair curly and don't feel the need to keep straightening it constantly. So you just have to get past that point. So I just wanted to encourage everyone to really try to keep your hair natural, get a trim, freshen up your curls, and find good hair products that work for you when your hair is curly, and you will really love it natural. But like I said, this video was really highly requested, and I just wanted to share with you guys how I would straighten my hair in the summer if I was going to do it. So I'm going to share a bunch of tips on how to beat the humidity and keep it straight. And I'm also going to do a little test outside today because it's like in the 90s and it's super humid out today and just very muggy. So I thought it would be good to really test it out. So I'll do a little experiment with you guys and check back in later and see how this hairdo held up. So far all that I've done is wash my hair with the Aveda Smooth Infusion shampoo and conditioner. This stuff works so well at smoothing out your hair and just preventing frizz and just keeping it really soft and smooth. I only use this if I'm going to be straightening my hair or if I really want to stretch out my curls and get more of a relaxed look. I don't use this though when I want to really enhance my curls because it is a smoothing shampoo and conditioner. This is very hydrating. It's a really thick conditioner, which I love. I did do a castor oil treatment before I shampooed and conditioned because that is something that I do every single week and it was just time to do it, but you don't have to do that before you straighten your hair. I do recommend doing like a deep conditioning treatment, or at least leaving this on a little bit longer or something if you're going to be straightening it, just because it is drying on your hair to straighten it. So I definitely recommend doing that. So then I put my hair up in a t-shirt, and that's how I normally dry my hair. And when I took it out, I noticed that it was pulled out a lot more. It wasn't like super tight and curly. Like, I didn't let it air dry. I let it dry in the shirt to where it was like twisted like this, so that helped pull out some of the curls too. So now I'm just going to use the Aveda Smooth Infusion Style Prep Smoother, and this says it defends against humidity for up to 12 hours. So this is a leave-in treatment. It's something that's supposed to prep your hair for the style ahead, so it's kind of like a primer. This isn't 100% necessary, but I do think all these products combined work really well. So I am going to apply a liberal amount, and I'm just going to work this through my hair. And I'm going to apply this from root to tip, and when I apply it, I'm just going to kind of drag it through my hair like this. That way I can kind of stretch out my curl as I'm doing it. The whole goal here is to really straighten your hair as much as possible, actually without the flat iron. That way, for one, you need less heat, and then also your hair is going to be less likely to curl back up in the humidity if you've really straightened it well. So now I'm going to use the Smooth Infusion Naturally Straight product. I think when you use this like 3 to 4 times, your hair is actually going to get straighter. I did a video with Aveda with them actually, so I will link that down below if you're interested to see more about how this works. But this is something that you're supposed to use before you straighten your hair each time, and it progressively straightens your hair over time to where you need less heat on it and it's just already straight. And then if you want your hair to go back to normal, you just wash it like up to 3 times and you'll get your normal curl pattern back. So it's kind of like keratin treatments, but it's not permanent, which is awesome, because I did not want to like permanently straighten my hair or anything. But I definitely noticed a difference just with using this one time. That's why I'm using it today. This isn't something that I use really regularly just because I'm not one to straighten my hair over and over. But if you are someone that likes to keep it straight, I would definitely recommend this product. I definitely recommend looking more into it and really seeing how it works. I don't want to go into too much detail with it because I don't want the video to get too long, but it's really interesting the way that it works, and it will keep your hair straight for a long time, but you have to use it a couple times for it to really start to work. Okay, now for the last product, I'm going to use the Smooth Infusion Glossing Straightener, and this is supposed to help straighten, polish, and protect from heat damage. I mostly use this for heat damage. This is an awesome product if I'm going to be blow drying my hair straight because it's really smoothing. It really coats the hair nicely to where the blow drying brush or the flat iron can really glide over it nicely. So this is definitely a must for me. I know this seems like a lot of products, but if you were to choose just one product, I would definitely go with this because I definitely think it makes a difference. It does all of the above, like it straightens, polishes, and it protects it from heat. So I think this is definitely the product I would start with if I were to just get one, and definitely the shampoo and conditioner. I think that makes a huge difference as well. So now I'm actually going to blow dry my hair. It's pretty much, I would say, maybe 60 to 70% dry so far. I don't like to blow dry my hair from completely wet because you're going to spend too much time, too much heat, and it's just not necessary. So I'm not even going to divide it up. I have a whole nother video I've done on how to blow dry your hair straight, and that's actually using a round brush, and it really teaches you how to do it that way. But for me, I feel like that's more damaging because I'm pulling and tugging on my hair. If you're going to be using the naturally straight, like consistently, I would recommend blow drying your hair straight though with like a concentrator and a round brush, because I believe this is activated from blow drying and from straightening after. So but I'm just going to be using a diffuser attachment. I'm just going to pull it through my hair. I've started doing this method recently, and it's just way faster for me, and it just works great at getting everything like smoothed out and pulled out as best as possible. It's not going to actually like smooth it out completely and straighten it like if you were to use a round brush, but I do think it makes it just quicker and easier, and this is the least damaging way for me to get my hair dry and prep it for straightening to where it's loosened up but not completely smoothed out, if that makes sense. My straightener will do the rest of the work. Now I look like a lion mane, isn't this hilarious? But it is going to be tame, don't worry. But I do like to blow dry it some upside down just to give it some volume. And I know my roots are showing pretty bad. It's time to get my hair done. My hair is naturally a really light ash brown. Okay, so now my hair has lots of volume, and now I can go ahead and section it off. Sometimes I do apply a little bit more of the glossing straightener just to add some more heat protectant and kind of tame it down a little bit. But I'm just going to go ahead and section it off so we can start flat ironing. You want to make sure that you get your hair completely dry. That's one of the mistakes sometimes I make, is it still feels a little damp against my head, and when you're blow drying your hair you can't feel it, but once your hair cools down you can feel that around the roots and stuff, especially in the back, it's still a little bit damp, and that's what's actually going to make your hair end up turning curly after you straighten. I've definitely noticed that. You want to get all that moisture out before you straighten it, that way it doesn't shrink back up and turn curly again. If you've ever worn your hair straight and gotten caught out in the rain or really bad humidity, you know this is what it ends up looking like. So now I'm going to section off my hair. I definitely recommend sectioning it off because that's going to make it to where you can get really close to your roots. Now I'm going to be taking pretty small sections. I also like to use a comb like this. That way I can follow the straightener with the comb, so I'll ensure that everything is very smooth and you're not going to be like pressing any knots together. So you don't want to have any knots. It's really helpful to use a comb. And the flat iron I'm going to be using is the Glam-me Megastar flat iron. You want to be using a flat iron that is very high quality and has ceramic plates, has even heating, and also one that swivels. You want to do a lot of research when you're looking for a flat iron, especially if you have curly hair, because you want it to be very high quality and something that's really going to get your hair straight and keep it straight. I definitely recommend the Glam-me one. I've also used flat irons from Glam-me-up that are awesome, and also the Hana Professional. That's the one I used in my last How to Straighten Curly Hair video. I really like the Hana Professional too, and that one's not too expensive. That one is available, I think, at Flat Iron Experts is where I got that one. But any just really good high quality straightener. As you can see, that got my hair straight in one pass. I'm not sure the exact temperature I have this on because it just has a dial, but I have it between 290 and 410. It's like right in between, so I'm guessing it's around like 350 probably, which is what I want for my hair. My hair is very fine, so I don't need a whole lot of heat. You want to start out with as low as heat as possible and then increase it if you see that you need it. You can always increase it, but I wouldn't start off high. Now that I'm finished straightening my hair, I'm going to finish it off with some of the Garnier Fructis style Full Control Anti-Humidity Hairspray. This is supposed to be anti-humidity, so it's supposed to prevent it from getting, frizzy and stuff throughout the day. So I'm going to just spray a little bit of this on, mostly on the top, just to kind of smooth any flyaways. So I might actually clip in a few extensions. I wanted to show you guys this new case that I got for my Fantasy hair extensions. If you haven't seen my videos on My Fantasy Hair, I will link them for you down below, but they're amazing quality hair extensions, and I got them custom colored to match my hair. They might be a little bit darker now because I feel like my hair has faded since it does need to be recolored, but they just came out with this case and it actually has like a hook hanger in it. It's just amazing. So you can actually use this to style your extensions, which is great because before I was using a clothes hanger with some clothespins and they would slide all around and always come off. But this is a really high quality, like sturdy hanger that will actually hold your hair extensions. So here I have my curly set, which is actually starting to fall out. I curl them with a curling wand. And then the other half is where I actually have my straight ones. So I might try to clip in a few of the straight ones. So I just added in a 4-clip weft and I just put it around the area of my eyebrows, maybe a little bit lower. That's all I'm gonna put in my hair because I just want to add a little bit of volume, but I don't want it to feel heavy on my head. I want it to still be comfortable. So I just wanted to also mention what I do when I sleep on my hair for the next day, because that's also a major thing that can really mess up your hair is when you sleep on it. A lot of times I will get like, I guess, moisture or sweat around my neck from when I sleep, and so that will in turn make my hair get a little bit curly or wavy underneath and it doesn't look as good when I wake up. So what I use to actually keep my hair nice while I'm sleeping is a satin cap, and this is from the brand, it's called Slaps. It stands for Satin Line Caps. And it's basically, I have mine in black, they come in different colors, but it's just basically a little hat or a cap that you wear when you sleep, and it has satin on the inside. So I just use this every single night. I've been using these for the longest time. I love it for when my hair is curly, especially because it will hold my style for the next day and keep my curls from getting tangled and stuff. No matter if you have curly or straight hair, these are awesome from keeping your hair nice throughout the night. So I'll have the link down below for you guys, as well as a 10% off discount code that you can use to get a discount on these, and I just think it's amazing. So I thought today would be a perfect day to test this out because it is 94 degrees and the humidity is 54%. 54% humidity is really bad. That's to where like you can feel the moisture and the heaviness and it's hard to breathe in the air. That's how it feels outside right now. So I felt like today was the perfect day to test this out. So I'm going to go outside and walk Holly, run a few errands and stuff, and just spend the rest of the afternoon outside, and we'll see how this hair holds up. I have a feeling it is going to get a little frizzy, but hopefully it will overall stay pretty straight. Hey guys, so I'm actually out running errands right now. I just got home and I don't know if you can tell, but it's starting to rain. You can probably hear it, so I'd better run in. But I just wanted to update you guys on my hair. I feel like it doesn't look too bad. Like there's a few places down here where I feel like it's a little bit getting wavy. We're gonna see how it does when I run out in this rain. It's starting to rain harder. I better go in. I do feel like though the Hana Flat Iron did better last year, I remember, especially like when it was super humid, than this NuMe one. So you might want to check out the Hana one instead of the NuMe one. I'm not sure though. I feel like I should have used the NuMe one on a higher heat, and I think that would have done a little bit better because I feel like right here is just a little bit frizzy. I feel like the Hana one did a better job last year, but maybe I just needed to turn up the heat on the NuMe one because the NuMe one is cheaper. So I did want to like use that one because it's cheaper for you guys, but I remember the Hana one working a lot better than this at like getting my hair completely straight. Hey everyone, so now it is about 10 o'clock at night and I just wanted to update you guys on my hair. To me, it is still looking really good. I'm really shocked. It got a little bit frizzy earlier when I was out in the car and I had to like run out in the rain. I did put a jacket over my head, but it was super humid today and I feel like it held up really well. So that is going to complete this hair how-to tutorial for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it very helpful. I'll have all the products that I mentioned and tools and everything linked on my blog, and the link for my blog will be the first one in the description box below this video. I do have a NuMe coupon code so you can get the flat iron a lot cheaper than regular price, so I'll have those coupon codes linked down below as well. And I also have a coupon code for the My Fantasy Hair extensions and the hanger and all that good stuff, and as well as the hair cap that I mentioned. I also have coupon codes for that. I always try to get you guys deals so you don't have to pay full price for anything, so be sure to check those links and stuff down below. So I want to hear from you guys, so I would love it if you would leave me a comment down below and tell me what your best curly hair tip for when you're straightening it, or even just when you're wearing it natural in the summertime. What is your best tip or product that you use for keeping frizz at bay and keeping it straight, or keeping your curls defined, that sort of thing. So I would love to know. That way everyone else can look at the comments too and find some more tips. I'll have my old video that I did on how to straighten curly hair, which just goes over the basics on how to straighten it. It has lots more tips and stuff in it. I'll have that one linked down below if you want to check that out, as well as my other hair tutorials and videos using my extensions. So thank y'all so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I post videos about 2 to 3 times a week, and you can follow me on my social media sites if you want to keep up with me day to day. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye everyone. What is the best foundation for this summer? I haven't tried a lot of new ones, but I'm still using my Garnier BB cream. I use that all year round pretty much, but I definitely love it in the